Hi, Amy, and this is your full body dumbbell workout. Today I have my star client and good friend Jacqueline Zook helping me out. You may recognize her from TV and film. Be sure to follow her at Jacqueline Zook. As you can tell, she's very fit, and we're gonna be giving you a full body workout using the dumbbells. And we're going to give you lots of options. So beginners, you'll have some options to keep it a little lower impact, and you'll have some options to take it higher for you intermediate advanced folks out there. All you need is dumbbells and a mat. We'll go down to the mat at the end. We'll get a quick little warm up and stretch, and then here we go. Okay, so we're going to start just warming up. Roll through those shoulders. Take them to the front. And big deep breath in. And out. One more. Let's take our arms and legs out wide, roll through that back. So flat back down and round it up. A couple more just like that. Remember, with our warm up, we're just trying to get the joints moving, blood flowing, muscles warm, and then we'll just tap it out. So just little reaches across. So we're getting a little turn in that torso. So a little torso rotation, as well as stretching out through the arms, and breathe. And then let's take it over our heads. Just reach along. Again, we want the stretch out of it. We want the dynamic stretch. So while we're moving, our muscles and joints are getting warmed up. And then let's take the hamstrings up. So hamstring curls to the back. Flex those feet and squeezing back with the arms. And then let's take the knees up. So we'll bring it here. Knees up. And then let's kick it out, toy soldier kicks. So stretching through those hamstrings, reach those arms long. Sorry, normally just me in this space. Go. All right, guys, shake it all out. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Remember, bend your knees to do it. So we're not getting into that back. And the first thing we're gonna start with, so if you notice, Jacqueline has 2 sets of dumbbells. If you guys have a couple sets, it's good to keep them both close by. So that way, if something feels like too much, you can drop down, or if it feels too easy, you can go up. All right, so we're gonna start, we're going stepping out into a squat. So I'm gonna step out, dumbbells go in the center, sit and squat, and bring it up. Here we go. So sit low and step it in. Low, step it in. So watch closely. What we're not doing is letting our back round. So we're getting low with the dumbbells, but to do that, we're getting low in the hips. So really dropping that butt down with those dumbbells and breathe. So beginners, if this starts to feel like too much, you can always drop the dumbbells and go to just a body weight squat. And we'll just go a couple more, breathe. Last 2. So bring it here, we're just gonna go with a basic curl. So curl it in and down. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna show you a couple things, and we're gonna progress into what we call compound movements. Putting upper and lower together, upper and core. Obviously, cardio, we're getting all the time, keeping that heart rate up. We'll go 4 and 3, nice and controlled, 2. So here we go, back to that step out squat. We're gonna step it out, we're gonna curl it in. Step low, sit low, curl it in. So this is your very basic compound movement. Beginners, if that starts to feel like too much, just do the squat, and then just do the curl. Totally up to you. I'm gonna give you one more progression. If you want, we're gonna lunge it. So your squat, curl and lunge. This is your very advanced version. Up to you guys. If that feels like too much, keep it here, or even just the squat or the curl together. Here we go. We're gonna go for 4, curl, 3, and 2. Last one. Good, shake it out. Good work, guys. Should feel everything on that. Heart rate's up, feeling a lot of good cardio. And then we're getting arms and legs, abs to stabilize. All right, so with the dumbbells again, toes out, you're gonna go your very basic plie squat. So drop it down, squeeze up inner thighs. So toes are out slightly, doesn't have to be super far. Squeezing in the glutes as you come up, trying to get low, but again, dropping in the hips, not in the back, guys. Let's get 4 more just like this. 4 and 3. Last 2. Good, guys. So bring them in. Push up straight to the center. So my elbows are in. It's just a little press and down. Press and down. Really small. We're just introducing the movement at this point. Don't worry, we don't have to stay here forever. We're just going 3, 2. Good. Drop them down, little taps. And one more little upper body. Let's take them over the head. And we're gonna go triceps. So they're here. Try to have them together close if you can. Elbows are in, and we're extending straight up. Abs are in tight. If you feel like you're arching that back, you can put one foot back. Again, just introducing the movement here. Not very many, I promise. Here we go, and we'll go 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Good, how are we feeling? You can feel those, right? Yeah. Got the big ones. All right, guys, so let's put those all together. So toes out. Start with just your plie. Drop it down, bring it up. Beginners, you can stay here. Separate everything out like we just did. Everyone else, let's bring them here. So we're here, start with just the press. Plie, press. Strong legs to strong arms. We'll go 4 more like this. Squeeze, 3, 2. Watch me, let's add those triceps. So we're going low to high, behind the head, very controlled. Plie, press, behind the head. So make sure each motion that you're doing is controlled, guys. We don't want to rush anything, especially those triceps at the top. Breathe, low to high. Woo, use those abs at the top too. They're stabilizing quite a bit. Try not to arch that back. Looking good, guys. Heart rate's up, right? Yes. Woo! Here we go. Woo! Let's go 2 more. And breathe. Last one. And relax. Oh man, feel that, right? Breathe. Awesome, guys. Catch your breath. Quick sip of water if you need it. Active rest. We're keeping those feet moving. Making sure that heart's still pumping while we rest our muscles. Give our hands a little break from the dumbbell. Guess what? We're gonna do that side squat. Other side, we got it? Ready for it? So bend your knees, grab those dumbbells. Now we know what to expect. All right, stepping out opposite side, squat it down, bring it up. Low to high. And breathe. Try to get low, guys. Remember, the lower we get with the hips, not the back. We don't want to round in the back. The lower we get, the more glutes we're gonna get, the more hamstrings, the higher the heart rate, which means more calorie burn, more fat burn. And easy on the knees. 4 and 3. Good. 2 and 1. Let's bring it in, hammer curl. So palms are facing each other. Nice and slow and control. Again, introducing the movement. Then you know what's coming. We're gonna put them together. So remember, we're not swinging, guys. Very controlled motion. Dumbbells are coming to the shoulders. And breathe. Go. 4 and 3. Last 2. All right, here we go. Tap them out. We're gonna put them together. We're gonna start with that squat into the curl, and then halfway through we'll add that lunge. Ready? Here we go. Out to the side, curl it in. Sit low, curl high. So you're pushing off that one leg, your stationary leg. Both legs are working, but really drive into that heel of that stationary leg. Let's add that lunge if we want. So here, lunge it back. Totally optional, guys. Beginners, you can stay right where you were. with that lunge, with that squat and curl. You can always just be right here, or just the squat, or just the curl. Excellent, guys, you got it. Here we go for 4. Breathe. 3, 2, last one. Perfect, good. Tap it out, catch your breath. Give your hands a break if you need to. Whew. We're gonna get that plie. One more time, but we're not gonna separate them out this time. We're just gonna go right into it. So start with that plie. Beginners, you can always stay with that first option. Sit low, here we go. Down, squeeze it up. Squeeze in those inner thighs. Press into those heels. Remember, you can go at your own pace. You don't have to be going at the speed of us. Let's add that press. Elbows in right here. Down. Press. If you're starting to get tired, don't quit on me. You can drop one of those dumbbells and take it for just one dumbbell. You don't need to. Push through if you can, but if you need to, drop it down. Let's add the tris. Plie, press, tricep. Here we go. Low to high, behind the head. Good job, guys. And up. Whoo. Here we go. Plie, press. Whoo. Oh man, 4 more. We got this, elbows in, very controlled on that tricep. I haven't even looked at Jack because I know she has perfect form. 1 more. Low, high. Good, guys. Tap them down, drop those dumbbells, quick sip of water. Woo. So, keep moving, active rest, tap it out, or jog it out. As you hear me say all the time, bend your knees to get those dumbbells. When we reach for our dumbbells like this, that's where we're gonna hurt our backs. So make sure anytime you're getting them from the floor, bending your knees, pushing up through those heels, just like you're doing a squat or a lunge. So important. Our injuries usually don't come from the actual workout. It's the other stuff in life where we're not as aware, not as controlled. All right, we're gonna grab one of our dumbbells, bend your knees to get it. So let's put it in this hand. So we're gonna go into that side lunge. So here we go, we're stepping out to the side, straight leg, bent leg. Yeah, give yourself a little space there. And that dumbbell is crossing over to the inside of the leg, and then push it off. So here we go. Take it down, push off. So it's gonna feel a lot like that side squat. The difference is that we're letting one leg be straight, and really leaning into that hip. Drop the dumbbell as close to that foot as you can. Again, without getting into the back. We don't want that. Eyes up. Sit low in the hip. Here we go. Breathe. 3, 2. So we're gonna add a little high pull. So let's just try this motion. So let's bring it up and down. So you're trying to get that elbow up. If you have a heavier dumbbell, it's gonna be tougher. But really pull those abs in. My wrist is straight, not broken. Here. Pull that weight to the back. Last 2. 1 more. Good, guys, let's put them together. So we're side lunge, high pull. Feels like too much? If you're a beginner, you would always just do the lunge or just the arms. There we go. Breathe. So we're really focusing on those back muscles, those posture muscles. And breathe. If you want to add one more little difficulty level, bring that knee up for balance. It's a lot, right? Stabilize here. Breathe. And always just be here, guys. 4, and up. 3, 2, 1 more. And relax. Good, tap it out. Grab that dumbbell with both of those hands. We're gonna do a little side knee. So it's up to you. You can keep it close to the body, really small. If you want more of a challenge, over that head. We're aiming for a little side crunch, arms and abs, here or here. Here we go. In, out, controlled. So we're getting a side crunch while we work those arms. Breathe. Arms and abs and cardio. Excellent, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can always be here too. Last one. Good. Tap it down. Awesome. Switch it to that other side. All of that on the other side. We're just a couple minutes from taking it to the mat, guys. You're doing great. We're gonna step out in that side lunge, then we'll isolate that high pull, then put them together. Here we go. Drop it down and bring it up. Sit low, bring it up. Remember, it's different than that side squat. This leg is staying straight. You're reaching that dumbbell as low as you can go towards that foot. And we're dropping in the hips, not in our back. So if you start looking at the floor, if you're seeing too much of the floor, you might be rounding in that back. So keep those eyes up while you're getting low. Here we go. For 4, and breathe. 3, last 2. One more. Isolate that high pull right here, guys. Bring it up, drop it down. Use this time to really catch your breath. Remember, we're pulling back to the side, so working those back muscles. Breathe, abs pulled in, knees are soft, making sure I'm not arching. Whew. 4 more right here. 4, and 3, and 2. One more, tap it out. All right, guys, let's put them together. You can do this. Side lunge to the side, reach low, high pull up to the side. Here we go. Drop it down, pull it high, down and high. Beginners, you can just keep the lunge or isolate the high pull. You need to separate them out. And remember, you don't have to go the same speed as us. If you want to add that balance, bring that knee up. Low, pull, breathe. Good, guys, you got this. Abs in tight. You can keep it here too, just tap it in. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good, breathe, guys. Catch your breath. Bring it center. Remember, you can just keep it small at the chest or big over the head. Let's get a little bit of abs, a little bit of arms. Here we go. Let's go in and out. Remember, we're not worried about speed. Our heart rate's gonna get up no matter what. Breathe. Excellent, guys. There we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, guys. Breathe. Tap it out. Grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna bring it down onto our mat with your dumbbells. Okay, guys, so we're down on the mat with our dumbbells. We're gonna come into a plank position. So don't worry, beginners, I'm gonna give you a couple of options. If you can, your hands are in your dumbbells, you're all the way up in that plank. We're just holding it here. Beginners, you have the option to be on your knees, or if that still feels like too much, you can be in that hands and knees position from here. From that position, we're gonna go into a row. So you're just pulling one elbow up at a time. Very slow and controlled. You're gonna feel a lot of abs, a lot of arms and back. If that feels like too much, guys, you can always drop to the knees. Try to keep it sort of in that push-up position where my body is straight. Or if you need to be here and just sort of all fours, that's fine too. What I don't want you to do is be rounding in that back or be here on the knees. Try to make sure that you're in a good position. Nice and strong, just bringing it up for the back, for the abs, and we'll go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, drop that down, push into the side, big stretch back. Nice job, guys. So breathe. So we're gonna push those to the side for now, just isolating the abs. We're gonna come into a plank position. So, if you can, elbows and toes. So guys, either just hold here, beginners, if you need to, drop to those knees, starting with the plank, and then I'm gonna give you a couple of options. You don't have a ton of space there, but we're gonna bring the knees in one at a time. So just really small. And then if you want an extra challenge, we're gonna add a little pike. So the hips are coming up as the knees are coming up. So watch Jack, she's not only getting the knee crunch, but her hips are raising just a bit in between. What it's not, guys, is this. They're not staying up the whole time. They're dropping back down to that regular. You can always just hold a plank. You can always just have the knees coming in. But here we're getting all through the core. Last 4 and 3. Good work. 2 and 1. Stretch it back. You can feel that, right? Like all the way through. So big stretch. Relax those hands for a minute. And then we're gonna come back into our plank from the row. So the very first thing we did, we're gonna give you a couple of options to take it up if you need to. So back into that plank. If you need to be on the knees, fine. Start with just your row. So we're just bringing it up, exactly what you did before, isolating those back muscles. And then if you want, we're gonna do a small little rotation. So you're just opening up the shoulders. So you can either stay with me, where you keep it small, or like Jack, extend it all the way up. Up to you guys. Start small if you need to. She's very strong and fit. If that feels like too much, you can be exactly where you are or on the knees just with that row. Totally up to you. Couple more. 4 and 3, 2, last one. Excellent, guys. Stretch it back. Good job. Push those dumbbells to the side. Rest your hands and wrists. Breathe. Let's go back to our elbows. We're gonna do one more little version of a plank. So on your elbows, here, beginners, if you need to, you can stay on those knees. And we're gonna do a plank jack. So my knees are soft, a little jump out, jump in. You have a few options. You can stay with jack, jumping out, or you can just walk it out, walk it in. My hips are still in place. They're not going high. Walk it out, walk it in, or jump it. Notice her knees are soft, and she's still landing soft like if she were doing an actual jumping jack. Up to you guys, beginners. You can always just hold the plank, either here or knees if you absolutely have to, or just walk it out, walk it in. Couple more, we're so close. Last 3, 2, and relax. Stretch it up. Good, right? Stretch back. Woo. Let's come all the way down onto our back. Whew. Awesome work, guys. We're in the home stretch here. So we're gonna grab those dumbbells all the way down. We're gonna come into a chest press. So if you can, guys, we're gonna bring those feet up, straight up, so they're engaging your abs. If that feels like too much, you can always just be right here, and we're gonna do a chest press. So you're up and in, down and out. So beginners, you can have those feet down or tabletop. Everyone else, try to keep them up if you can, because we're gonna give you a progression in just a minute. Making sure we're very controlled through that motion, that we're not letting those arms go out wide. Abs are pulled in, back is flat, pressed into the ground. Last 3, 2. Let's hold those dumbbells up. So if you can, guys, lower those legs just a bit and bring it up. Beginners, if you need to, you can keep them a little smaller, a little lower, but trying to keep the dumbbells up to force you to have to stabilize and lowering the legs. Back is pressed flat into the ground. If you feel that arch, don't go as low. Keep them a little higher. Last 2, one more, and relax for just a second. Bring them both down. You can kind of relax those feet down. So this time, guys, we're gonna try putting them together. So starting those feet at the top, I'm gonna do the chest press. As I come down, I'm gonna lower those legs. Very controlled, a lot of things working. Beginners, if you wanna make it smaller, just tap the toes down. That's totally fine. Or you can be all the way down, all the way up. Lots of power contracting as you go up, and then lengthen those muscles as you come down. Doing great, guys. Looking good, Jack. Couple more. Breathe. Strong abs, strong arms, working all the way through the core. Last one. And relax. Good. Drop the dumbbells to the side. Open up your chest. Get a little stretch. Good work, guys. Breathe. Whew. Let's get a little starfish abs. So watch me. Feet are out long. We're gonna reach up opposite hand to leg. So just really small. If you want, And then if you want more of a challenge, you're gonna bring it all the way up, all the way down. Exactly, so watch this. Core strength through here. She's not using any momentum, but it's totally fine, guys. If you don't have that core strength yet, that's okay. I don't want you to use your back, so you can just lift the shoulders and lift the legs. So you can either be here with me or all the way up with Jack. Controlled. Breathe. Here we go. Last 4. Perfect. And 3. Keep reaching long. 2. 1 more. And relax, right? Hug those. It's like deceptively hard, right? Yeah. Hug those knees and get a little stretch. Nice job, guys. So grab those dumbbells one more time. We're gonna bring them here. We're gonna do a close grip press. So what this does, elbows are in tight, you're pressing straight up, straight down, working all through the chest and arms, but really isolating triceps as well. So let's have those feet in tabletop. If you can, resting here, straight up, straight down. Beginners, if you need to be down, you can. And then you can either just keep the arms or add a slow bicycle. Elbows are in, pushing the legs out and in. Lots of abs here on the mat, right? So again, keeping them very controlled. Elbows come right by your side. Legs are just pushing out. Beginners, you can keep them down or you can just do little taps and in, small. Last 2. 1 more. And relax. Drop them down. Big reach. Stretch that out, right? Whew. Let's roll it up to a seated position. Stretch those knees out to the side. We are almost done. All right, guys. So we're here. We're gonna come up into our boxing position, and we're just gonna do little punches side to side. So it's working through the abs. If it bothers your back, I want you to sit up nice and tall and just reach from here. But if you can, you're gonna lean back a little, and if that feels good, bring those knees up. So we're getting that cardio, we're working through the arms, but we're also engaging those abs. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Take those knees out to the side. All right, guys, let's do the same thing again. Let's pick up those dumbbells, right? It's gonna be tough, so lots of strength in your abs and your back. Start small, little reach, right? It's gonna be tougher, so you can keep it closer to your body. Beginners, you could always drop the dumbbells and just do the motion that you just did. You can drop it back, feet up, nice job. This is hard. 4, 3, 2, relax. Drop it down to the side, stretch over through that back. Nice job, guys. I know those are tough. Flip it all the way over. We're gonna come into a Superman position. So watch Jacqueline just come on your stomach, and she's just gonna lift and lower. So just arms coming up and down. So we're squeezing all through the back, upper back and shoulders, glutes and hamstrings. So full body move, just lifting and lowering. Squeeze everything through there. Perfect. And lift. Let's go 2 more. Up and squeeze. Last one, hold it up. Let's bring those hands together, feet together. Beginners, you can just stay regular, but we're squeezing in tight. So hands together, feet together, tightens those glutes, tightens those arms and shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So stretch up on those elbows right where you are. Good work. Breathe. I think we covered all of it, guys, right? So stretching up with Jack. You can come all the way up on those hands if you want. Just gently look side to side. So you're opening up, stretching out the neck muscles. Relax your shoulders. And breathe. And then sit back into the hips. So child's pose, reach those hands away from your body. Making sure you're letting your head and neck drop so you get that neck stretch too. Breathe. And then very slowly, let's roll over into a seated position. So seated here, let those knees drop to the side, one arm across, drop the shoulder, pull it in, show you from the front, and roll through the wrist well. You guys worked really hard. How do you feel?
Sweaty.
Good.
Tired.
Good. Sweaty and tired. That's what we want. And then let's go same thing. Other side. Across. Pull it in. Roll through the wrist. So hopefully next time you come to this workout, will feel a little easier. Drop it over. Still challenging, but your body will be more prepared and used to these motions. Move sides, let your head relax into that as well. And other side, big reach. And to the front, chin to the chest. And as always, get more of a stretch if you need it. One big deep breath in and out. And that was your full body dumbbell workout. Great job, everybody.